What's up guys, it's me 64 and today I'm going to show you how you can make this melon and or pumpkin farm, whatever of the two you choose, right here behind me. So yeah, this is the farm. It produces about 400 items per hour in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. I haven't actually tested the rates in Java Edition, but I have confirmed that this does actually work in Java Edition too. So yeah, it's really simple, as you can see, and it is also tileable. So how I will be making this tutorial is, well, first off, as you can see, this part is the same as this part, is the exact same as this part, is also the same as this part, right? So there's 4 of the same farms in here. So I'm going to show you how to make one of these modules, and then once I have showed you that, I'll show you exactly how you can tile these and make it so that you can pretty much actually just build them all the way up to build limit. So yeah. Of course, you'll need some materials for this, and just ignore the structure block right there. Anyway, oh, by the way, I almost forgot to say this, but there is a world download for this down in the description if you want to download the world. And go ahead and do that, and then you can test if it still works in your update. But it probably will. I mean, it definitely will. Pretty much, and also you can just like download the world if you want to do so. For whatever reason you may want to do that. I mean, it really does not matter. Anyway, that out of the way. Also, join the Discord, link to that is also down in the description. Now really to the materials. As you can see, they're in 2 different sort of sections, I guess. Section 1. This is what you will need for every single one of these modules that I will show you how to build. So for every module, you'll need a hoe. Now this doesn't have to be a diamond hoe, it can be a wooden hoe, a stone hoe, any hoe you want. Not your mom though. You will need 16 seeds. Now these can be melon seeds or pumpkin seeds, one of the two. You'll need 2 stairs. These can be literally any stairs you want, so you can use smooth sandstone stairs, stone stairs, any stairs you want. You'll need 8 pistons, 16 dirt, 48 stone bricks, 16 redstone dust, and 8 observers. Now that is what you need to build for each and every one of those things. But you will also need 2 chests, 1 hopper, and 1 or 2 water buckets. Now you will only need that once. So once you have placed the 2 chests, the hopper, and the 1 or 2 water buckets, you will never ever need them again. So then you can just pretty much infinitely continue building with this. Anyways, I'll show you exactly where to put those first. So what you are going to want to do is dig a 2D pole. Just like this. Then extend that a few blocks. It doesn't really matter how far. That this should be far enough. Anyway, then at the end of the hole, like you want to make sure that you can walk in, sort of. At the end of the hole, you want to put a chest with a hopper above it, and alternatively, and of course you could infinitely expand this storage system, so you can dig out some more area, another chest, another hopper, etc., etc. You can do that if you feel that is necessary. I don't know, you choose what you're going to do with this, but for me this is just fine. Then you want to come to the side. So the front is going to be where that part of the chest is, which is that area. The back is going to be the other side, and then one of the sides. So this is a side and this is a side. You can come to one of the 2 sides, then locate the hopper, and then 1 block diagonally on each side you want to place dirt. So just like this. So diagonally 1 block. That's you want to place dirt. And then you want to extend these both away from the hopper. You want to extend them away from the hopper 7 blocks long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the exact same on the other one as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And just like that. Then what you are going to want to do is grab yourself your building blocks and then place 6 of them just like so. Then against the back of those building blocks, you're going to want to deploy your water, and that water should flow all the way to that hopper. Now, if you get to around this point, it'll go a bit slow, but the water should flow until the hopper, so not over the hopper. Then, once you have done that, you want to come to any of the 2 bits of dirt. And by the way, it does not matter at all if your dirt turns into grass or anything like that. It really does not matter. And then you want to extend 2 blocks just like this behind each dirt. And then you want to do the exact same on the other side. So extend out 2 blocks with just your regular solid blocks, just like so. Then once you have done that, you want to come to this wall, and then you can just sort of go sit in the water, and then on the stone, you want to place a piston and another piston. Now you want to make sure that this is on the first block of the stone and not on the second block. So if the piston is over there, it's incorrect. This is correct. And also you want to make sure that when you are standing in the water, you see sort of the brown part of the piston, so the head of the piston. If you are in the water and you see the gray part of the piston or any other gray part of the piston, then you've done it incorrectly. You want to see the brown part of the piston. Then what you want to do is skip a block and place another piston. Then you want to do this on the other side as well, and then skip another block, place another piston, skip another block, place another piston, and then do that again. So eventually you should have placed 8 pistons, just like that, all 1 block apart. Then come behind, and in between each piston, place an observer, just like so, and then also place one on the end, right over here. Now, you should place 4 observers. Now you also want to make sure that these are facing in the correct directions. As you can see up top, there's going to be an arrow, and that arrow should be pointing away from the farm, so all the way in that direction. Now, if the arrow was pointing like this, it's not pointing away from the farm, it's pointing towards the farm. So you want that arrow to be on top, and you want it to be pointing away from the farm, so that direction, that direction. And same on the other side, just exact same. And then you want to make sure that these are also facing away from the farm, just like that. Anyways, once you have done that, you can go ahead and grab your hoe, and then you're going to want to till each piece of dirt or grass that is in front of an observer. So that's in front of an observer. Every dirt or grass that is in front of an observer, that is what you're going to want to till. Just like that. Yay, you did it. It wasn't so hard, was it? Now you can plant your seeds. Now these can be melon seeds, pumpkin seeds, literally any seeds. So I'm just going to alternate melons and pumpkin seeds. You can really do whatever you want. You don't even need to plant seeds. Only if you don't plant seeds, then you're not really going to get anything from this farm. But, you know, that's your own decision then. Then what you are going to want to do is come over to the side where the hopper is, and then place 4 blocks in that location and 4 blocks in this location. Now you might want to extend your tunnel if you hit your head there or anything like that. I don't need to. Should be looking just like this. Then you want to stand on this hopper over here. Then on one side of you there's going to be water, and on the other side there's not going to be any water. On that side you want to place 2 blocks just like so, and that will prevent item loss. Now, one more thing to prevent item loss, you want to sort of make a ring of blocks around on top of everything right over here. Just like this, you've made a ring of blocks. Now that'll prevent items from glitching through on top of the pistons and sitting over here and just despawning, because you don't want that. Then finally what you're going to want to do is come to this row of blocks that we have behind here, and then place 1 redstone dust on each of those blocks. Come to the other side, do the exact same thing, and then boom, your farm is finished. And once these stems have grown, then they will start producing. One thing that you can just do if you are impatient and don't want to wait for the stems to grow is you can just literally grab some bone meal and then just bone meal the stems so that they're fully grown. Once the stems are all fully grown, they will start producing pumpkins or melons, or pumpkins and melons. Depends on what seeds you planted. So just like that, as you can see right there, our first melons literally just got harvested. Boom. Crazy, right? So yeah. Anyways, of course, now what to do if you want to tile this farm? Well, there are two ways you can tile it. You can tile it up so that it'll go all the way until build limit, or you can tile it to the side so that there's another farm on this side of the farm. Well, first I'll show you the one which I prefer, and that is tiling it up to build limit. Then what you are going to want to do for that is come to this ring of blocks that you placed around the edge of your farm, and you want to place one dirt on top of each of those blocks. Just like that. Boom. And then you want to come to right over here and place one block on top of each redstone dust. Just like so, and do the exact same on the other side. And I'm pretty sure that you guys can tell pretty much where we are going with this. Anyways, then you want to extend this just like this. And then piston, 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 alternating, skipping blocks. Now we are really pretty much just building up the exact same thing as that we built before. However, there is one difference. You want to come over here on a spot where the observer is going to be, and you want to place a stair, and you want to do the same on the other side as well. Then what you are going to want to do is place a water bucket inside that stair. Why, you may ask? Well, that is so that after you place your observers, which I can do very quickly right now, boom, 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 4 observers, and here 4 observers as well. Then you can till each spot in front of your observers. Now, if you wouldn't have placed that stair filled with water, you couldn't till the soil because there would be no water which would allow you to till the soil. Anyway, once you've done that, just sort of plant your seeds again, and I'm pretty sure you get the idea. Then you can go like this, make your ring of blocks on top, extend this up a bit, this also, then come up around the back over here, place down your redstone dusts just like that, and boom, it is finished again. Now, you might be wondering, but wait, aren't we supposed to place water here? No, because these pistons will push the melons or pumpkins all the way down into this water over here, which will bring it into the hopper, and thus it is unnecessary for us to have another layer of water over here. And then, now you can just continue tiling this as high as you want. It really doesn't matter. Of course, you do need to watch out for the build limit. You don't really want to run into that, but I don't think that a single of you is going to really run into the build limit whilst building this, because I'm not entirely sure who would need that many melons and pumpkins. So yeah, you can technically just keep building it up to build limit as high as you want. Of course, you can also expand it in this direction. Like that, it is the exact same. So what you want to do is place 8 dirt, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and another 8 dirt, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then 6 blocks just like this, and you might already be able to tell where we are going with this. We're technically building the exact same thing, but then mirrored, so you can continue going like this, placing down these blocks. One thing you need to do is break these 2 blocks, that way you can place water over here, and then the water will flow all the way until that hopper, right over there. Now I can quickly build this up just so you can see again. You're really building just the exact same thing, but mirrored. Anyways, it's not too interesting from here, I think. Place your ring of blocks on top. Boom. I'm pretty sure that you guys get the idea. If you don't, then you must be really, really, really confused right now. And you know, then just like watch the video again, put it in slow motion to make my voice sound really, really low. You know, whatever works for you. Anyways, that is actually already this part built up, fully functioning. And then of course you can stack this again as well, really infinitely until the build limit. This farm has so much possibilities. It's really just crazy. So yeah, if you did enjoy this video, then make sure to smash that like button and also subscribe and hit the bell as well, so you'll get notified whenever I upload, so that you will not miss out on a thing. Anyways, guys, thank you ever so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Bye bye.